Hi guys, and welcome to this evening's weekly roundup right here on the Beyond the Ranch channel. I'm Mike.
I'm Erin.
And today's show is actually brought to you by kale flavored bacon, because when you want bacon that tastes like a vegetable, go with kale flavored bacon. It's the newest engineered bacon that you can get, and it's the only kale flavored bacon on the market. Find it at your store today. I cannot believe today's video and the almost like not an uproar, I won't say an uproar, but enough to like annoy me almost all day long.
You're really irritated about it and just need to like let it go. Okay.
it's I don't know, it's just one of those things, like, you know, I decided to do it earlier in the week, and I was like, I think I came to you and I said I should do this for a Tuesday video.
I was like, no.
Yeah, you were like, no, we should do
Sunday video.
We should do it for a Sunday video. And I was like, well, really all I want to do is just stop and buy one and eat it like on the way home. That was my original plan. I was going to like go through the drive-thru, buy the darn thing, and then like eat it in the truck and like video it as I ate it in the truck on the way home, which I realized I couldn't eat the whole thing. But
and I think like we started talking about it and stuff, and I was like, well, you should talk about this, and you should talk about this, and you should talk about this, and it's like there's more to it than just like, I mean, just eating it. I mean, that's a video too, but that's, you know, it's just like it's a Sunday video, whereas that's the place where you talk more about like the bigger picture of things.
Right. So. And it's funny because the
Biggin said, I thought Burger King would sponsor us.
Oh God, Burger King's not going to touch me with a 10-foot pole. You know, and I tried to make it very clear in the video, like, I'm not anti-vegan. I don't give a crap what you eat, honestly. I did try to show that, you know, that the vegetarian population in the U.S. is relatively low. Australia, it's a little bit higher. We were just talking about it. The vegetarian population in Australia is like 11%, is what you said.
But their population overall is smaller.
Correct.
So,
correct.
I mean, I think obviously
it's less people,
your
obviously.
Population size makes a difference, and that just percentage number, so.
Right. But, you know, but I did, you know, your sister is a vegan. And I tried to show that it's not that I don't hate vegans. I don't like misrepresentation and people saying, hey, this thing is just like meat or just like beef, and it's not, obviously. Yeah. I mean, you can it may be for you, and that's fine. I mean, if you like it, that's great. I'm happy for you. But I don't like kale. So I also don't want a Brussels sprout that tastes like bacon. Yeah,
I mean, I just think like I think processed foods in general are bad. I mean, we went to the movies tonight, and I had some good old plastic cheese with my nachos. And
it was plastic cheese.
So it's not like we're trying to pretend that we're holier than thou and we only eat food that we raise. Like, we've never, you can look back, we never have said that we only eat food that we raise. But I think, you know, the healthiest diet is a well-balanced diet with as many whole foods as possible. I think anything that's processed with preservatives, whether it is a vegetarian product or, you know, something that's not vegetarian, I mean, I think that's not good for you. I think we all know that all the processed food is not good for us, even though we're eating it on a daily basis.
Right.
So I think that, yeah, I mean, that's like the big issue is, you know, trying to pretend that it's healthy and that it's good for you, and it's like, is it really?
Or is it really, yeah, is it what you're getting? That's the other thing, too, is you never quite know with, you know, we worked in marketing for years, and you never quite know what you get.
The way you want
what you're getting, yeah, I mean, if anybody's ever bought a lemon of a vehicle, you know that, you know, you can get, there's a lot of different things that can happen in between, you know, what you're told and what happens once you end up at the doctor's office with colon cancer or whatever you might get. So there's always, you just never know what you're going to run into. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Today has been, like I said, a very interesting day. I want to thank our moderators for helping out tonight. If there is any rowdy folks in the house, they will be sure to show them to the door. Lori Habel, William Dunn, Matt Fensel. I think I saw Big and Rush here. I'm not sure if Bill the Tractor Man's here yet, but those guys are here keeping the peace. So thank you very much, guys. And thank you to our regular visitors, Patricia Amato, April Keller, another face that we always see back. Everett's back with us tonight, Mark, and Rebecca Davis. George is back tonight too, so George from Louisiana. And some new faces that we always love seeing, Scott Brum. Yeah, I'm trying to look for, now I got to scroll back because I saw a whole bunch go by and then I got to look. Pierce, I'm going to screw this up, McLacey.
Sure.
Maybe, if I might have messed that up. Terry's back. Chef Tiny is here. So we have our usual crew here hanging out with us. Bill the Tractor Man just showing up for work. Thanks for coming in, Bill.
I didn't say, like, there's a few comments, people that, like, you know, it was reoccurring throughout the comments and stuff today, too. Like, you know, I've had this brand of veggie burger and it's good, or I make veggie burgers, or
I don't mind. I said I've had veggie burgers before. I don't mind them.
Yeah, I just think, like, a vegetable should be a vegetable and meat should be a meat. And I don't understand. I have a really hard time understanding, and I've never gone vegetarian or vegan. I have a hard time why if you're I get it that, okay, so I have a hard time understanding why if you're vegetarian or vegan that you want to eat something that tastes like meat. Now, I guess part of me can understand that you miss those flavors and you've maybe chosen to not eat those for other reasons, or maybe you have a medical condition that you can't eat meat.
Which happens.
I understand that. There's a lot of comments of people saying they were allergic to meat. I understand that. But I just feel like if I was vegan and I was morally, ethically against the raising of animals, which I'm not, I wouldn't want to eat something that tastes like it.
There was a...
I don't know. I have a hard time I don't understand it. So
I did read a statement yesterday from I can't remember his name, but the president of the Beyond Meats company. They make Beyond Beef, Beyond Chicken, and Beyond Pork. And he made a statement that said that the reason that they're doing this, besides to make money, wink wink, is to give people an option who may not want to become vegan because they're morally, you know, they find the raising of animals to be morally objectionable. But so they're not willing to go vegan, but they are willing to buy fake meat in order to, you know, feel better about themselves in that aspect. And that's a possibility.
I mean,
as
if
well.
you want to go off on, so another issue that I have with just, I think it's fine to be vegan or vegetarian, but I think you still need to educate yourself. And
you can tell them about the sour cream.
but I mean, I just think like
you're not going to tell them about the sour cream.
No, I'm going to finish my thought here.
Okay, finish your thought, and then we'll talk about sour cream.
To think that just eating vegetables is better for the planet, there's still an impact that is created during farming of all types, farming, ranching. Those crops don't get raised, those vegetables don't get raised, soybeans don't get raised without an environmental impact. And so I think that it's wrong when beef producers particularly are attacked for our cow farts when there's more to there's so many layers to it, and it's not just like one clear defined answer that this is the best thing for the environment, because everything has an environmental impact. So I always would encourage a vegetarian or a vegan to really look into what is still going into producing that product, because it's not miraculously perfect. Like, there's still a carbon footprint. So I think that that's just something that still needs to be taken into consideration.
I think for the first time ever in today's video, we mentioned that your sister is a vegan. She was here for Thanksgiving, and that was a little interesting when it was, you know, here comes the turkey, here comes the here comes the stuffing and the gravy and everything else.
Yeah, and my sister's been vegetarian off and on, and it's been like 3 years since she's been home, and so you know, I was talking to my mom, I was like, what is she going to eat? Like, is she still vegetarian or is she vegan? And my mom's like, no, she's vegetarian. So I was like, okay, well, there's stuff she can eat. And then she showed up and she's vegan. And I was like, oh, well.
Whoops.
She can eat the olives. So,
what was there? There was olives, there was fine. Salad of some sort.
There was coleslaw. I mean, she was fine. And she's not super picky about it and stuff too. Like, I mean, we ended up having pizza one night and she ate pizza and stuff, and like, I know some people say that that's bad and if you're vegan you shouldn't do that.
You're kicked out of the club.
Yeah, so she was like, don't make anything special for me, don't worry about it, and that was fine. Like, we respect
She's not going to starve to death.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
your mom had absolutely zero like vegan food in her kitchen.
She was like, don't worry
so
about
they
it.
went to town to go get some dirt and leaves or whatever it is, and she
eats a lot of beans.
They went and got sour cream.
Yeah.
Vegan sour. I never heard of this. Vegan sour cream. But it's not sour cream, obviously.
Yeah, I was looking at the ingredient list, and it's a bunch of oils and a bunch of thickeners and emulsifiers and preservatives.
Did you try it?
No.
Where is your sense of adventure? I ate a damn Impossible burger. I ate like 3 bites of an Impossible burger, maybe 2. I can't remember how many. I kind of like blacked out there in the middle. But really, you couldn't take one for the team? Try some vegetarian sour cream and see if it tastes like sour cream?
Is it okay just to eat a bunch of oil and pretend it's sour cream, or can we just eat sour cream? I mean,
I don't know. We were talking about it.
But it's okay. I think everyone's entitled to their own choice, and if you want to be vegan, that's fine.
There's junk food vegetarians, right? Cheetos are probably vegetarian. I don't know. I mean, you could eat Cheetos and Funyuns, and they're vegetarian. Why not? I mean, just come on. It's the things that polarize us against each other. That's all they're doing is tearing people apart, and it's stupid, and it drives me nuts. And I've seen comments all day long. Actually, YouTube has a feature. It's like a spam folder, right? So if you make a comment and it's got too many curse words in it, or you call me a stupid idiot or something like that, it actually gets bumped over to that spam folder. Yeah. From today's video, not only do we have a record number of comments from that video, we had a record number of spam comments, 40-some comments in the first few hours that got moved over to that spam folder. And then I went and looked at them, and it's like, it was like walking through a minefield. You know, like I couldn't read one sentence without being like punched in the chest or something else. A weird day for me anyway. So anyway, today I kind of gave up. We ended up being a little bit more festive. We put out Christmas today.
Finally decorated for Christmas. The
we didn't put the tree up because we got a baby cat. So that
I'm curious how the tree's going to go with baby kitty. Is
way too much energy in that cat.
Holy crap! Now. She's so sweet. Like, we should bring her up. She's just the sweetest little kitten.
We can't bring her up because she purrs constantly, and that's all you'd be able to hear is like, and she'd be laying over there, and it'd be like, what is that noise in the background? Is there a chainsaw running? No, it's a damn cat.
She touches your face all the time,
I know, right?
With her little paw, and she doesn't. She's not a big scratcher. She does bite, but not. She
bites my nose. She'll lay on my chest and then like but nibble on my nose. It's like so weird.
Yeah, she's like a nibbler though. Like, she does get a little ferocious, especially with Lincoln, but he chokes her.
She's like, I'm going to have to kill this kid if I'm going to live. Come with me if you want to live.
She's just like the sweetest little kitty that we've ever had. But she's the fourth cat in our house. We have 4 cats and a Christmas tree that is not.
Have I mentioned I don't really like cats, by the way?
I haven't put the Christmas tree up because I just don't. I know she's going to be in it.
You know what I need to invent? This would be a good video. Is an automated litter cleaning machine.
Oh, the cat box.
The cat litter. I hate it. I'm going to invent a machine that cleans cat litter. I know they have those ones that look like, laser printers on your desk.
They do have automatic cat litter.
They do, and they look like laser printers. But and if you have that, your cat's going to come take a crap in your printer. I guarantee it's going to happen. That's what they look like.
They're really expensive. And some cats don't like them.
Well, I wouldn't like it. Imagine you're doing your business and the toilet starts moving on you. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and wipe this out of here.
And so we have 5 cat boxes in the house.
It's ridiculous.
It is, I'm
gonna invent a better cat box system. And cats are a good alternative to be. Todd, you're horrible.
We have a lot of cats.
I always used to make fun of Gilbert because Gilbert had a lot of cats. Like, Gilbert had barn cats that would follow him. By the way, when I say Gilbert now, I have to say Gilbert is Erin's stepfather. He passed away. We had that last video, and somebody was like, "Who the hell's Gilbert? Who are these people talking about?" But anyway, Gilbert had cats that would follow him around. He had cats that would ride the 4-wheelers with him, and they were all barn cats. And people called him a cat rancher at times because it was ridiculous with cats.
Sometimes when you go out to do chores in the summertime, like, they follow you.
Ask the hunters about cats. I have a video I should dig up one of these days. We had some hunters. They were here after our California hunters, after Bob and Ron and Jeff and those guys and Greg and Justin, and the Justins. But we had some guys come in afterwards who were from Wisconsin, and they processed their own antelope in the shop. So they had them hanging from the shop looked like something out of like Friday the 13th or something.
There's a lot of antelope, but they don't cut them up as they go. Like they let them hang. And they let them hang.
Oh, it's horrible.
And I was like, one day I was like, it's like 60 degrees out. But, that's their own choice.
So anyway, they have a ladder that's up into the rafters of the shop,
because they have to, like, keep moving.
Yeah, they have to keep tying up antelope.
Yeah.
So I came into the shop, and, like, something caught my eye, and it was the dang cats were climbing the ladder up to these antelope, and then, like, nibble, and then they would climb back down. So I actually have a video of Mr. Sarah.
Walked down.
Yeah, he went up a ladder and turned around and walked back down.
I could see them going up. But, like,
coming down was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was like, is he gonna go down? And, like, sure as crap, he went down. It was interesting.
So weird. So weird. All right, so coming up tonight on the Ranch Roundup, well, not the Ranch Roundup, weekly Roundup. I got the Ranch Roundup on my head. I'll tell you something about the Ranch Roundup coming up. But we have a Patreon giveaway to do tonight. Every month we give away a prize pack of Erin's choosing to our to one of our regular Patreons. We also have Erin. I hope you had a chance to do this. I kind of sprung this on you. Where Erin was going to tell you about a brand new recipe that she's coming up with, and that recipe is going to be featured in tomorrow's newsletter. So if you're not signed up for the newsletter and you would like the recipe for, what are they called?
Hand pies.
Hand pies. You know what? Yeah, hand pies. I just I can't wrap my head around that. But anyway, they're hand pies. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. You can do that at our website at rwyominglife.com. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them up. We do have, I don't have any mail calls set up for tonight. I didn't get a chance to do that. Like I said, like Erin said, we went to a movie this evening and barely made it, didn't barely, but we were home in time to do this. I did have to come and set everything up ahead of time and make sure we were all ready to go.
We planned for it.
We planned to go to the movie. We went and saw Frozen 2. I didn't really catch the whole gist of the movie, really. I was kind of...
No, you wouldn't put your phone down.
Shh, don't tell them that. It's against the law to talk to your... It's against the law to like, be on your phone in a movie theater. Now there's going to be FBI agents banging on the door.
Time.
It's just an annoying day.
You weren't filming. You're just reading comments all day. Like, sometimes it would just do you some good to just put the phone down and just let it be.
What are the things you get at the gas station that are the little pastries that what are those called? Banana cream pie, like...
Hand pies.
No, they're called something else at the gas station. What are they called?
Processed sugar fruit pies.
Fruit pies.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
the same
I think
thing.
that's what they're called. There's a name for them.
They're like the Hostess ones.
Yeah, yeah.
They're hand pies.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Anyway,
know what the
they're
name
good.
is.
Banko later asked how the rabbits are doing. Rabbits are doing good. They're living the high life in the shop.
Did you give them water today?
I did give them water today.
They need water like every day.
If I'm ever filming in the shop, you can hear them in the background.
So
They're so noisy, and it sounds like turnovers. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Rick and Alicia
That's
Stelling.
not the Hostess fruit pies.
But they look like turnovers.
No, a turnover is different. A turnover is typically made with puff pastry. A fruit pie or a hand pie is made with pie crust.
Okay.
There's a difference.
I don't know. Either way, they're good. I'll take them. So anyway, Erin's going to have that recipe for you. We're going to take a look at them here coming up in just a little bit, too.
It's literally like someone else's pie recipe, and I used can filling.
You did.
I was just testing crust.
They're still good. Don't sell yourself short. They were really good.
They were good.
They were good. All right. So anyway, rabbits are doing well. They live in the background in most every video that we film in the shop. So we have. Let's see.
They escaped the other day.
They did. I don't know how it happened, but we had like free-range rabbits in the shop, and there was cats in there too. And the cats were like, "What the heck are those weird-looking cats?" They do fine together, and there's weird-looking cats. So.
Are you hungry? We didn't have dinner.
We didn't have dinner. All I've had is nachos with plastic cheese and some popcorn.
It's good plastic cheese.
It's good. Plastic cheese is good.
It is good.
It's good stuff. And I've had, one of these, but...
Here's the popcorn.
Okay, meat pasties.
Yeah, we had meat pies last night, too.
Meat pasties, yeah. And those are empanadas, right?
No.
Oh, why do you guys have so many different names for this stuff? No wonder I get confused by meat alternatives and Impossible Burgers and all this stuff when I can't even figure out what to call a meat pie or a pan pie.
So I made like a meat pie last night for dinner because I had leftover pie crust. But I wouldn't call it an empanada because I didn't follow an empanada recipe.
Did it look like an empanada? Is that what an empanada looks like?
Kind of, but like it wasn't like a Spanish empanada. Like it didn't have olives in it, and it wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I literally made like.
So this is the dessert version.
Yeah.
Right.
Hand pies.
Hand pie. What is in this one? Cherry or something?
Yeah, just cherry pie filling.
Pie filling.
Canned cherry pie with a glaze. I did just a powdered sugar and milk and vanilla glaze. Did you turn the audio off?
No, it's on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, audio's on. And these are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
These are like the
that was
oozy version.
That was a different crust recipe that we didn't like.
Okay. And then this is Erin actually putting them together. Right. But you use can filling, you said?
I just use can filling.
But when you do these for real, like in real life, you're going to like make your own filling?
Yeah. I was just making, I was testing the crust. Find a crust recipe that I was happy with, and I wanted to get like how much filling could I put in before they like oozed out to an unacceptable level. So like I was testing filling amounts.
Normally in cooking, is there this much experimentation?
Well, I mean, I think you work on something over and over again, like, and you can change it. But so I'm planning, not this week, but next week I'm going to have a promotion in the farm store where I'm going to have pies and ice cream. And so I'm going to have some regular, full-size, normal pies, and then I'm hoping to do a variety of hand pies and homemade ice cream.
When I do a TV dinner, what I like to do is right away take that...
See, you dropped the sound when you were switching.
Oh, sorry. What I like to do is pull that brownie out and just throw the damn thing away. Other than that, I'm pretty much good to go. So do you have any future plans for your pockets of stuff? I don't even know what to call it now. Hand pie. Hand pie.
That's what we're calling them, hand pies.
Do you have future plans for your... What else are you going to put in these things?
Just different pie fillings.
Can you make a banana one?
I don't know.
Like a banana cream?
Yeah, somebody was I posted it on Facebook and like, oh my God, the amount of comments were ridiculous. Like,
I know,
I
right?
appreciate the support. Thank you all. It's really like...
Are these fake hand pies? Is it beyond hand pies?
There was cherry pie filling.
That is fake, yeah.
It's pretty fake. I'm sure there was some red dye in there.
Probably was. Ooh, tiny hand pies. Oh my gosh, you're a genius. That's awesome.
Oh, and I was also, I did a couple different sizes, trying to figure out which size I wanted.
Okay. So you're going to do like different flavors or something. Are you going to have these at Ranch Roundup?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you have to now, so you've talked them up this long. This could be the next carrot cake. No?
Sure.
You just,
I mean, I feel like you're giving them a lot of credit for like someone else's crust recipe.
I don't care. You made the damn things. They're good. They showed up in our kitchen. If it was somebody else's recipe, they sure as hell didn't come and make them for me. So.
Tiny hand pies called pizza rolls.
You could make a giant pizza roll. That's what they are, basically, right? They're pizza roll. You can make a pizza pocket. Holy crap! You invented the hot pocket. That's what you did. You basically invented the hot pocket.
That's already done.
Oh, damn it!
Those weren't savory ones. I did make meat pies the next night, but I didn't. I browned some beef, put garlic and onion in, and then made brown gravy. So I put in some flour and some water and some kitchen bouquet and Worcestershire sauce and salt and pepper. And
my gosh, you had the vegetarian hot pocket, the stromboli, calzone, caramel roll.
There's a lot of different names for
whatever it is that you're making. They're good though. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for like, I mean, it's like this little handheld like delivery system, right? And then you can just put whatever you want to in it.
You reinvented the sandwich. Actually, you didn't reinvent anything.
I made a baked sandwich.
You made a baked sandwich. All right, Joseph, I'm glad you showed up. We can finally get the show started. Thank you very much. Today was put out Christmas Day. We're talking about getting into the Christmas spirit. Do you feel like Christmas is coming on?
I don't. I have so much
Does anybody
to do.
feel like Christmas is here? The big thing was like we went from Thanksgiving to...
Matt does need some... Matt, you had caramel rolls when you were here, right?
Well, that was a long time ago.
I know, but you torture Matt too, and you send him pictures.
I do. I send every time we make caramel rolls, I take pictures and send them out. If I could figure out how to take like a mason jar and like scoop up the smell and then seal it and then send the mason jar to Matt and be like, open this really close to your nose, and then he could open it and it would smell like caramel rolls, that would be all the ultimate torture.
We had caramel rolls for breakfast today. Me and Grace and Lincoln did.
Say, look at that. See, who's torturing who here? So Christmas is just around the corner. We had Thanksgiving late, obviously, and then we're now 17 days. The only reason I know that is because we have 3 kids. 17 days away from Christmas, and Christmas made an appearance today on the ranch, obviously. We had snow. There's more snow falling down. 26 days from Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Yeah, it's really short.
Yeah, really short time roll. We have snow today, so it's a white 17 days before Christmas. Yeah. And we managed to get out some of the Christmas stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you're in the Christmas spirit at all?
Not at all.
Not at all? I was actually hoping, like, I was out doing stuff this morning and getting more and more perturbed by comments and whatnot. And then, like, I came in and Erin was like, we're going to do Christmas. I was like, oh, thank you. That would be cool. We can do Christmas. And then really, like, you start hauling out boxes and you start doing that whole thing. And then that really loses its appeal.
I don't know why I put
fast.
it off. Like, it only took like 2.5 hours or so. And, like, the tree's not done. But I don't know, like, I dislike decorating. I like it when it's done.
Do you like,
but I like
what do you like better, decorating or putting all the stuff away? Putting it out or putting it away?
Putting it out.
You like putting it out better than you do?
I mean, I like it when it's all put away and, like, we get our house back to normal. But then it feels really empty because, like, we got a lot of crap. You were like, it doesn't seem like that much stuff. And then I was like, I don't have any more room to put stuff.
Right.
I don't know. What do you like better?
I like it when it's out because it does kind of fill up the house in some ways. We have areas. I'm going to show you this. This is called
video about, like, the house last year.
Yeah,
Can they hear me?
They can hear you. Yes. For some reason, it's turning off audio every time I switch pictures, which is kind of annoying. I need a producer. This is Grace standing in front of what is the snowman.
It's like the snowman table.
Now, during the year, the other 12 or the other 11 months of the year, this table absolutely has no purpose whatsoever, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's other decorative stuff on it, and there's storage. Like, look at my fancy Christmas
You
places.
can't do it. This is a useless table. You cannot do anything on this. This is a buffet
school
table.
Papers on there. You yelled at me at Thanksgiving. We have a buffet table, and I've never once had a buffet off of the buffet table.
If we have a table that's called a buffet table, you should have a buffet off of it. I kind of wonder why it doesn't have that glass shield so you don't sneeze on the food. But why do they call it a buffet table? It doesn't have the glass shield. But that makes me wonder. Why do we have a buffet table?
I don't know. It's just for decorations.
It's a decorative table.
And there's some storage. That's where we keep the extra napkins.
It is. It is where we keep the extra napkins. I think that Red Pill Pirate, which is just an awesome name, by the way. I'm guessing that's a Matrix reference, but maybe not.
I was thinking, I was like, I should decorate this.
You could have done that today.
Well, I did.
You could have had snowman.
Maybe next week.
Do we have a Santa hat that'll fit the jackalope? Do we have to cut holes for the ears?
We did keep the skeleton out, and he's decorated.
Yeah, the skeleton from Halloween that hung on our wall downstairs. Actually, he was actually Lincoln's friend for a while. Lincoln put him in bed with him and all. It's a little skeleton, which is actually really creepy. It's like a child-sized skeleton, which is really weird to start with.
So it's smaller than Lincoln.
It is smaller than Lincoln, and like Lincoln was hauling around. Now it's just like in our living room.
And it hangs on the wall.
And it hangs on the wall. And then Grace this morning brought out a Santa hat or some sort of Santa.
A headband.
A Santa headband for the weird little guy. So that's down there. So that's not weird at all. If we have carolers come around, we just kind of hang that on the front door and they go away. I don't think we've ever had carolers. Have we ever had carolers? No.
Of course not.
We should get the cows out caroling. That might be kind of fun. No. Have you ever went caroling?
Yeah, I did.
You did go caroling?
It was cold. I wouldn't recommend.
It was cold?
Well, yeah, it's winter here.
Why did you go caroling?
I don't remember why we. I mean, I don't know.
What was the organization?
I
Was
don't know.
Was there alcohol involved?
No, I wasn't. I was young. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember doing it, but I don't.
I don't know if I've ever been caroling in my life.
You can take the kids.
Take the kids caroling?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. Grammy's house.
Go to Grammy's house. Go down to Gary's house. Yeah. See, Nurse Tammy hung stockings in the barn for 3 donkeys. So.
Okay, well, the cows are waiting for their stockings.
Yeah, let's go hang up some stockings right along the fence posts. That would be kind of cool. There'd be a lot of stockings.
Bambi, blonde cow, number 83, 27, 104.
A lot of cows. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them up. We've kind of been
I
just
saw one that
random
was
raving
real
here
tree
for a
or
little
fake
bit.
tree. We have a fake tree.
We do have a fake tree. We have a fake
Tree?
rotating tree, which
Oh,
is
yeah, it
really kind of
spins.
weird. It spins in circles. Which
bought it.
Well, the reason we got a rotating tree was for the cat.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like a deterrent for a cat to climb
helped
up in the tree
briefly.
because like they don't want to move, obviously.
Lucy just
but
went-
but the cats figured it out. So then they lay on the ground, and then as the ornaments come around, they smack them.
But
So
Lucy's
it's like bring the toys to me.
Lucy has always been a she's our first cat, and she's always been a climb in the tree cat. And I would pull her out, and she'd get mad. But she's learned how to ride it.
Does she ride the tree around in
sometimes,
circles?
Yeah.
I guess I've never seen that.
It worked for a while, and then Cheddar just lays on the floor, and bats at him. Kittler will have no interest. She won't give a crap.
Yeah.
And baby kitty, she's gonna be all up in
She's
that.
gonna be all up in that tree.
It's gonna be.
How's the egg production going? Egg production's picking up a little bit.
I don't know. You didn't bring me very many eggs yesterday.
No, that was
like,
one
that's
day's
it?
worth of eggs. So
I don't know. We're getting like 10 to 14 eggs a day,
Yeah.
something like that. I mean, I have plenty. Yeah.
on Tuesday's video, we will be working with some of the chickens. Well, we're not really going to be working with chickens, but we're going to be working on the chicken house, and we're installing an automatic chicken door. That's is supposedly an extreme version that's good
We've
for our
had
cold weather.
automatic chicken doors
I had some that we had put in when we built the chicken house, and they were basically built around a deal that like open and closes your shades automatically for you, your curtains or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it was a string.
Yeah, it was a string and it's kind of the same thing.
Yep.
This one's supposed to be a little bit more heavy duty, so we'll try it out. That's coming up on Tuesday, so we'll get a chance to hang out with the chickens
It
a
has
little
a
bit and take a
timer,
look.
I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. It's outdoor unit though, so it's a little different.
Yeah, ours were like the mechanics were on the inside of the chicken house. So.
Exactly.
And sometimes the string would break. They'd be like, "Where's the chickens today?" Oh, they're stuck.
They're stuck in there. Colton asked if we're going to get the new Tesla truck for the ranch. I don't know why I was thinking the website. Have you seen the new Tesla truck?
Yeah, I saw it.
Now they said that truck is the same size as an F-150, a Ford F-150, but it looks like a damn monster.
How much does it cost?
I don't even know how much it costs, and it's got a big old butt on it too. It's got a big old rear end. I don't know why.
We will not be getting a Tesla truck.
Marie wants to know if you tried the fake burger.
I know. I'm good.
No.
I would eat like a homemade veggie burger. I like vegetables.
It doesn't. Veggie burgers don't really taste like vegetables, though. To me,
I'm
either.
not a big fan of like soy, though. Like I don't like tofu.
Back to that, I did have somebody get a hold of me today that brought up an interesting subject on the veggie burgers and the soy and all that kind of stuff. Is it possible that what happened with like corn and ethanol, where the production of corn into ethanol has basically kind of killed the corn market? Could the same thing happen with soybeans going into fake meat and all that kind of stuff? So who knows? It's an interesting thing to look at, though.
$47,000 for the Tesla truck. That's actually not bad.
For a truck? I mean, yeah, it's probably cheaper than a brand new
So ugly.
F-150, but still, yeah, what are you going to do with that thing? The cows would look at it and be like, what the? Could you imagine going out and trying to feed the
Can
cows?
you tow something with it?
I don't know. Can you tow something? I doubt it.
You can't do a fifth wheel.
No, I doubt. I don't think you tow it for like 8 feet, and then you'd be like, oh, gotta recharge.
Yeah.
Hey, good thing I left the extension cord plugged in. Let's just go. You'd like 8,000 miles of extension cord, maybe.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Yeah. Oh, yes, a huge tow capacity. So maybe it does. I don't know. Soy contains a lot of estrogen. Whoa, okay.
It does.
Yeah, that's always a good point. Let's take a look here. Put a motion-sensing barking dog under the tree to scare the cats. Our cats aren't scared of dogs, number one. They don't care. They rule this place.
I would get real tired of that.
That would be funny. Shut up. Dang dog. Yeah, the dogs would be barking at it too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they got a new friend. This is an interesting question from Nick. Does all the meat you get raised sold primarily in Wyoming, or does it get shipped across state lines? Once we sell something, it goes to auction. Once a buyer buys that, really, we don't know where it goes.
We were talking about the calves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they get put into the feedlot system.
Right, but I mean, they could go to a local feedlot, which I'm guessing is probably what they do. They don't want to ship these things all over the place.
Well, they're probably
Expensive.
going to Nebraska and Kansas.
Right, and then where they go after that, I mean, you look at the export of beef, which is huge right now. Countries like China and Japan and a lot of countries that are now coming up into the point where they have the money to spend on beef, so they're buying it like crazy. So I mean, a lot of it, we're exporting just as much beef as we're importing in the U.S.
I know, we should have stopped that.
We could, but you know, people get mad at me when I talk like a politician. So
7,500 pounds towing capacity for a Tesla Cybertruck, but how long can you tow 7,500 pounds? And that's really not that many cows.
No, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
I've tried the spray bottle water, not with the kitten, but Lucy, oh my gosh, I used to drench that cat. She did not care.
She didn't care. You could shoot her with a squirt gun, man. It was crazy. Bengalator asked if we still have the AeroQuip equipment. We do. It's still in place. It's still sitting out there. They didn't take it with them. Luckily, they flew in, so they couldn't take it with them. And if we keep quiet, it'll stay there. So shh. I haven't had a chance to use it for anything, but...
No.
All right. Moving right along here. We need to do our Patreon winner. And the big question is, what is the prize for this month? That's always your job to pick that out.
How about...
Come on, you can do it. Come on, come up with something.
Make sure you pick a current Patreon. See, that person's not current.
Yes, she is.
There was no payment in December.
Oh.
We'll do a whiskey glass and a shot glass.
Whiskey glass and a shot glass for a current
Yeah, a current
Patreon supporter. I'm just going to roll through here, and we're going to stop on right there. Nancy Everett. I can't read the rest of the name. Can I pull this up?
Yeah, just hover over it. Stop.
Nancy Everett Durham. Nancy and Everett Durham.
You are our Patreon winner.
You are our Patreon. I can't do anything else here, but that's your name anyway. Thank you very much. A $3 Patreon supporter, and they've been a Patreon supporter for about 7 months. So thank you very much for
9 months.
9 months. Sorry, can't do math. Thank you for being our supporter of ours on Patreon. We will get your information. We'll send stuff off to you, and hopefully you get a chance to watch this. And if not, then you'll get a nice surprise in the mail. So thank you very much. You can support us on Patreon by going to our website, or just go to Patreon, type in ourwyominglife.com, and you can support us for as little as $1 a month and get entered into the drawing once a month to win whatever Erin decides that you might actually win. One of these days she's going to be like, you win a pair of Mike's old socks. Wouldn't that be horrible? No?
Yeah, join Patreon. Support us on Patreon. We appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Is Chef Tiny here still? We got your mail, and we will be sending your whiskey glasses. He sent us a little note, paid in cash for his product that he could order on the internet, but thank you. But we're out of boxes. I'm out of the little boxes that the whiskey glasses go on. A used ear tag. That's what the next winner gets.
A used ear tag. Actually, that's kind of funny. We had an ear tag company come to us about, they make like custom ear tags, right? So they send you printed ear tags. And they asked us if we'd be interested in putting our logo on an ear tag and then putting a key ring on it and making key rings with ear tags and the Our Wyoming Life logo on the ear tags. So if you're interested in that, you know, let me know. I mean, we could always work with those guys. And, I mean, it could be like a cool Patreon thing or something, you know, that you could, you know, get or win, or I don't know.
Yeah, Patreon's going to get a big makeover come the first of the year.
Lots of makeovers on the way, including as we're planning for the new Ranch Roundup. I can tell you the dates of the Ranch Roundup for next year: June 26th, 27th, and 28th.
Everett Durham is here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, Everett, there you are. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Being here and everything. Wow, that was dumb luck.
Once I get boxes, we'll send you your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll have to go back and watch this to remember what Erin said that she was going to send you. Do you remember what it was?
And a shot glass.
Okay. So yeah, Ranch Roundup will be happening June 26th, 27th, and 28th. We are going to have pretty much everything finalized, what we're going to have happening at that time. But we're hoping that tickets will go on sale April 1st. If you are a subscriber to the newsletter or you're a Patreon supporter, you will get first grabs at tickets. So I think there'll be plenty. We're also planning on a VIP option when it comes down to ticket sales, so that you can get a few extras and some extra time to hang out with us and some other stuff like that. So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean we obviously sold all of our tickets last year, but it's not like they sold out like on the first day or anything. No. So I think there'll be plenty of tickets for everyone. So don't feel like you're going to miss out. Like they will probably, we'll announce when they go on sale But yeah, the actual event will be June 27th. We'll have live stream on Friday. The event will be Saturday. And then Farm Store will be open on Sunday, and then possibly some other things, but none of that is confirmed yet. But Farm Store will be open for sure on Sunday. So.
Exactly. I'm going to clear something up here. Long Ash Cowboy mentioned something that I've actually gotten a couple emails about. So when you receive, you buy something on the website, it's something that we pack here in-house, which is the whiskey glasses, shot glasses, hats, honey, anything but T-shirts, pretty much.
Yeah, all the clothing we do.
Yeah, clothing.
And the coffee mugs.
And the coffee mugs come from a printer.
Cases.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, something we don't do.
So anyway, when you order that kind of stuff, we always make sure that we thank you on the invoice and thank you and sign Mike and Erin. I've gotten emails before, and Steve just brought it up too, that people are like, what are you trying to pull here? You guys have the same signature.
One of us
signs Mike and Erin. It's not really an autograph. It's more just like a thank you, Mike and Erin. But it's handwritten.
Hey, we're married. We can do that.
It's like a community property estate or whatever. So
yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, just one of us usually, whoever's got the stack of orders and.
Yeah, as we pack them, we sign, thank you very much, and but it's funny, I've gotten a couple emails from that too, and they're like, that's not your signature, you write like a girl, and it's like, jeez, but it depends on who you catch that day and who's packing orders and who's doing what.
Yeah, sometimes you sign them.
Yeah, a lot of times I do.
I do it sometimes.
You do, we do, we share the responsibility.
We both pack together, don't act like you do all the packing. Ticket prices have not been set yet. There is no $500 ticket.
No, God, no. No, tickets are still going to be very reasonable. I don't think they're going to go up a whole lot. We're going to kind of see what we end up, sitting at cost-wise, but I don't see any really expensive tickets. Now, the VIP tickets, depending on what all we decide to throw in there, those might be, maybe twice the price of a regular ticket or something like that.
Well, even more, potentially, depending on, what. We have a couple different ideas floating around.
Yeah, so. Come have dinner with us. Erin cooks for you.
No,
she waits on you. She does your laundry.
Don't say that.
You get the whole Mike experience where Erin does your laundry, but she won't fold it.
And you can have a TV dinner for lunch.
You could have a TV dinner for lunch. Yeah, that's called the Mike experience. But yeah, you can. We'll do some kind of. We're going to do a couple of cool things VIP wise. Maybe even have a couple of VIP levels. I don't know what we're going to figure out.
Yeah, there's going to be a la carte options where you can purchase something for Friday. You'll get you'll have to purchase your ticket for Saturday, and then there's going to be stuff potentially on Sunday too that you'll purchase separately. So
yeah, should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So. A family pack, that's not a bad idea. I mean, it kind of depends on how big your family is, obviously.
We did do kids' tickets for $10. Regular tickets were $25. Kids were $10 last year, so...
Maybe we do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have a kids' ticket.
We'll figure it out.
And then, I don't know, if you were 3 and under or something, it was free.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. So, not a whole lot of little kids running around, but...
There was a couple.
As we get this all figured out, we will have tickets go on sale April 1st is kind of the plan. So before that, we'll definitely have a complete outline of what's going to happen and how the whole thing's going to be laid out. So that should be a lot of fun. So as we wrap up for today, I know you wanted to cut things a little short tonight. You're tired, right?
I'm tired. The kids are downstairs. Grammy's on vacation, so the kids are downstairs hanging out, and surprisingly, no one's called or texted. And
nobody's banged on the door. I don't even know if they're alive or not. Oh my gosh, it's just a horrible thing. The Impossible Burger, right? Mm-hmm. So I ordered the Impossible Burger and I ordered the Whopper, which are very much not the same thing. So I took the bite of the Impossible Burger. I really wasn't hungry after that point, so I didn't eat any of
You
the.
lost your app. Well, you had dinner.
I did. I had dinner, and like I brought the things home. They were cold by the time I got home. I had to throw them in the microwave to warm them up. So there was a few comments. People were like, "I can't believe you ate that thing cold."
You
And it's
warmed
like,
it up.
I warmed it up and warmed it up in the microwave, which is probably about the same thing they did at Burger King. So.
True.
So basically, tonight when I came up here to set up for the live stream, they were still here, and you could honestly you could smell it when you came in. Like you could smell that weird
you left
burger.
food sitting up here.
Right, but you could smell that weird burger. Anyway, so we decided to do a little further experimentation with the Impossible Burger as compared to a regular hamburger or a regular Whopper. Actually, we eliminated all that. We just went down to patties just to see what would happen. So we actually happened to video some of that. So here we go. All right, for the final little segment of our Impossible Burger test, we are babysitting Erin's mom's dog. This is Rosie. Rosie, say hi. This is Rosie. She's a Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Lexi, come here. Lexi, come here. And this is Lexi. She's our old dog. She is a yellow lab. So we have the remainder of the patties of each one of these. This is the hamburger patty, so you can get another look at that. That's the Impossible Burger patty, and it kind of started to fall apart, actually. I don't know what's going on with that. But so we're going to put this down. We're going to see if there's any indication the dogs can give us as to which one might be better.
You should cut up the burgers a little bit. Otherwise, one of them's just going to grab it.
True, very true. All right. So we're going to cut up the burgers.
Otherwise,
I'm going to grab it and take off.
Lexi will just snatch that right up.
Yeah.
Lexi's very food motivated.
She should have been a cow. Or maybe she was a cow in a former life. Okay. Now this thing, watch this. Come here and watch this cut. I kind of have a feeling this thing's... So this is the Impossible Burger. So yeah, it just kind of... What was that sound you made, Erin?
It's gross. It looks gross.
Okay, so that is the Impossible Burger. Our dogs may not give a crap. Which one's which? All right. You guys ready? You guys ready? Can you guys sit? Can you sit? Oh, good dogs. Okay, you ready? Switcheroo. 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 I'm torturing you. Okay. There you go. The race is on.
Lexi's fast. Oh, Rosie's eating it. You gave Rosie the Impossible Burger, right?
Yeah, Rosie has the Impossible Burger. Lexi's already done. Rosie's eating a little bit slower, and she's gonna give up. So, here's a quick disclosure here. If you have a dog, don't feed them one of these things. We talked to our
don't feed them on a regular
right. We talked to our vet ahead of time, and you can feed a dog a soy-based burger, but don't give them a soy-based diet. It's probably not good for them.
Yeah, so I was reading because afterwards and stuff, I was like, oh crap, we didn't think this through. Can you are you supposed to feed dogs soy? I thought soy was on the list of things to not feed dogs, so I Googled it and I mean, one of the first result is no, it's not really recommended. It's based on a diet for a human, obviously. But then everything else is Impossible Burger or Beyond Meat burgers. The ingredients are the same as dog food. so
maybe it is. Yeah. Rosie just kind of walked away from it. Eventually, they did come back and finish it.
Rosie eats better though, when Lexi's around. So I don't know.
There is that. I have to eat this before the other dog eats it.
Yeah. So I don't know if they'd been separated and given it to him. I don't know if Lexi. It would have been interesting to see Lexi trying to eat it with Rosie around and Rosie eat it without Lexi around. So
I don't know if I can put that through. Put him through that. I don't know. I don't know. Poor dogs.
Yeah.
But
the vet did say it's okay. Just don't do it on a regular basis.
Yeah, and there are dog foods that are soy based, aren't there? Or
they're grain based. A lot of them, a lot of dog food is grain based. I don't know how much soy is in it.
Now, here's the interesting side effect of this is that you get to follow the dogs around and document the aftermath. No? Come on, I want to see what it does to the other end. They ate them a lot more than I did, that's for sure. So.
I mean, there is also the theory that you just put enough ketchup on anything and it'll be okay.
I actually had people tell me that veggie burgers are a meat analog if you just put enough ketchup or barbecue sauce on it. So there's that. There's always that. Again, it's been a weird day. So I don't know. It has been a weird day. So forgive me if I'm a little
I mean, I guess
off.
It's better like feeding it to the dogs than throwing it in the garbage. I don't know.
I could have fed it to the pigs. Actually, I could have fed it to the damn cows. It's not even it's plant-based. I mean, we should have checked to see if Bambi would eat it. Maybe.
It's snowing outside.
I would not buy more of those, so that would kind of be a weird deal anyway. So anyway, guys, we're going to hang things up for tonight. We're going to end just a little bit early. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to end just a little bit early tonight, and we will be back on Tuesday as we take a look at the chicken house and a brand new type of automatic chicken door that we're going to try to install and see how that works. It's going to be pretty much the installation.
It's great for summertime. I'm curious how it's going to work in the wintertime. Although the chicken house the door is on the south side.
It's pretty protected.
We get most of our driving snow from the north, so.
I think it'll be one of those things that Tuesday we'll install it. Maybe we'll come back and take a look at it in a week or so and see.
We're going to have to see how it does in a snowstorm. Is that string going to ice up?
Yeah, or is there ice in the tracks?
A cover for it.
Like a entryway?
Yeah.
They need a porch?
Put an entryway on it.
Oh, we could do a porch. We could do a wraparound porch for the chickens. Why not? And
put up some handrails.
Yeah. I'm sure we could get OSHA out here to take a look at it as well.
Accessible ramp for them.
Yeah, we put a ramp. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it. Thank you once again to our moderators. Matt Fensel, Lori Habel is here, Bill the Tractor Guy, and Big and Rush, along with William Dunn, hanging out with us. Thank you to everybody whose questions we got a chance to answer. If we didn't get a chance to answer your question, I apologize, but you know how it goes. Sometimes we can't get to all of them, but we do appreciate it.
A little tunnel.
Build a little tunnel. Why not?
I'm sure we got some plastic.
Little tunnel. All right, guys. Have a great night. We will see you again on Tuesday, but until then, have a great week, and thanks for joining us on Beyond the Ranch.